Hi everyone and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen once again. Today we're making a flashback from my childhood and something that I really love to make. A marmalade, bread and butter pudding. Okay, so today we're making one of my favourite childhood desserts that I can remember my mum and my nana making is marmalade, bread and butter pudding. It's originally an English dish, so it's English cuisine. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some milk, some butter, some marmalade. Now, marmalade, as many of you know, is like a jam with orange rind through it, orange peel, lemon peel, that sort of thing. It's very sweet, but it's also very sort of tangy with those citrus rinds inside. It's absolutely beautiful. You're going to need some honey, a few eggs, and some nutmeg. Okay, now the other thing you're going to need, of course, is some bread. Now, the bread I prefer to use is a wholemeal bread. Right, let's get started. Right guys, so just as you would like a sandwich, just butter that bread just on one side. Doesn't have to be both sides, just on one side, and just repeat it on all of these. Right, next step is to get our marmalade and do exactly the same thing. Just spread it on the bread. Right guys, once our marmalade is on, then I want you to cut off all the crusts. Okay guys, so put that to the side and we're going to get on with the rest of the dish. Right guys, so into a large mixing bowl I want to add our eggs, our milk. Now guys, one thing I did forget to tell you at the start is you will need some vanilla extract. So I'm just going to put a little bit of vanilla in there and just a sprinkle of nutmeg. And just give that a good whisk. Smell is absolutely amazing. It really takes me back every time I do this to my childhood, to a Sunday morning. Oh man, beautiful. Right guys, so now what I want to do in a baking dish, just a Pyrex baking dish, I just want to line it with our bread. Right guys, and now very carefully, just in a jug just like this, I put our egg and milk mixture, and I just want to pour it just on the sides there like that until it fills up, and then just very gently just over the top to get those top pieces. Right guys, then just over the top, very lightly, just another dash of that nutmeg just over the top. Now guys, what I've got here is a large roasting tray and I've just filled it up to about a quarter of the way with water. Then I want to place our dish into that, okay, and leave it there. Now, it goes into the oven like this, and it goes in there to a preheated oven at 180 degrees C for 30 minutes. Then, after 30 minutes, we turn the degrees down to 160 degrees C, and we bake it for a further 20 minutes in the water bath here. So, just to recap, 180 degrees C for 30 minutes, turn it down to 160 and then cook for a further 20 minutes. Alrighty guys, so we've pulled our bread and butter pudding out of the oven and have a look at it. Absolutely beautiful. And when you touch it just in the middle, look at that. Just like, it's almost like a jelly, but on the bottom it's very custard-like. So it's time to cut it up. And there you have it guys, marmalade, bread and butter pudding, absolutely delicious. Now, you could serve this with some cream or you could serve it with some beautiful vanilla homemade ice cream if you wanted to. But I do like it just by itself, personally. I just love those flavours and that nutmeg and that almost custardy flavour with the marmalade running through it. Fantastic. Right, let's give it a taste. delicious. Really, really, really delicious. Right guys, as always, the ingredients are on the side of the page. Check it out. You take care, and I'll see you next time.